Hello, is this?
Yes, her.
Hi, this is Marcella Dominguez. You scheduled a trademark consultation this morning?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yes. So I just want to remind you that the call is going to be recorded. So go ahead and start asking me your questions. How can I help you?
Awesome. Okay, so I want to start a non-profit organization,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to register the trademark, obviously, but I don't know do I need to have a slogan or how can I? Obviously, I'm a first time at this. I'm not sure. Do I need a lawyer? Can I do it on my own?
Yeah. So those are all great questions. Do you already have a name for the nonprofit?
I do.
Okay. And do you have a slogan for the nonprofit?
I don't.
Okay. Do you have a logo for the nonprofit?
I know what I want. Don't have it printed yet, but I know what I want.
Okay. Do you have experience or somebody mentoring you with the nonprofit aspect?
I don't.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is because setting up a nonprofit is definitely going to be a little bit different than setting up an LLC. And so there are extra, well, I shouldn't say extra. There are tax forms that you have to fill out in order to qualify as a nonprofit. So it's not quite the same as setting up an LLC and then, getting a license or a permit if your business requires it. It's a little bit different than that because to be an actual nonprofit, you will have to get certain tax exemptions, which you can get through filling out forms with the IRS. So I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's step number one. So then after that, yes, you can protect whatever a typical business can protect. So that would be either the business name, the logo, the slogan, the tagline, or whatever combination thereof that you have. So if you want to start by registering the business name only, you can do that. If you want to wait until you have the logo and then register the business name and the logo, you can go ahead and do that. And so because you are new at this, I do want to preface it by saying that if you don't already know, a trademark essentially protects the business name from being used by other people in the same or similar categories as the ones that you want to be using. So the example that I typically give is, let's say, clothing, because it's easy for people to understand. Let's say you were using this nonprofit name in the category of clothing. Well, it means that nobody else can come and register a name similar to or exactly like the one you're looking to register in the category of clothing or anything similar. So similar could mean accessories, like maybe jewelry,
to wear, like things to wear.
Yeah, or pins, clothing pins. So just anything similar to clothing.
Okay.
So, of course, you have to make the analysis under whatever it is that you are selling, because obviously you're not going to be selling clothing. So that's what a trademark does, is it protects your name, slogan, logo, tagline in the category that you're using it, and then against similar categories as well.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, actually, it is double clothing.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. And so, do I need to start the application, or I should, Do you guys help out with that, with the application, or no?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have a couple of options. You can go to trademarkanything.com, and that is like the DIY option if you are looking to stay on a budget, like under a certain budget. And if you want our directly, we can email you those packages, which I can do once we're off the phone. And with any of those packages, you work with us directly. And then also, if you decided to do two applications, say for a name and a logo, then we do offer discounts on two applications filed simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds great. Now, can you tell me the process over the phone, or do I have to go and check that?
Yeah, so it depends. Are you looking to do this on your own through the DIY option, or do you want us to do it for you?
Well, That's the thing. I was thinking of doing it on my own, but then again, I don't want to do something wrong. I'd rather be, mentored or as someone that already knows the business. So I think once I hit I don't know. I don't want to. The thing that I don't want to do is go to a point where I'm like, okay, I already spent this much and I still don't know what I'm doing. I'd rather be guided.
I see. Well, the whole entire process can last anywhere between 10 to 14 months, give or take. So, so it's kind of a multi-part process. Well, it can be a multi-part process because there's the first part, which is, okay, filing the application. Do you know what you're doing when you are filing the application? Do you know how to properly answer the questions? And the DIY option, we walk you through the questions. So provided you are clear when you're answering the questions, you shouldn't run into too many problems. But if you decide to use our services, what we do with our basic package is we review the information to make sure there isn't anything that could technically, pose a challenge to registration. And if there is, then we definitely give you a heads up and we let you know ahead of time. But then we file the application for you, and then that's it. And so I say it's a multi-part process because if there is anything wrong with the application, then the trademark examiner will let you know a few weeks down the line, sometimes even a few months down the line, what the issues are with your application. And they're going to ask you to correct those issues. Now, everybody asks, well, what kind of issues? Well, it could be a number of issues. It could be something very simple to something more complicated. More complicated being your name is, in confusion with someone else's name, and now you have to attempt to make it right so that yours can get registered. Or it's lots of people who do this on their own sometimes give up at that stage because they don't know what to do after that.
I see.
So that's what I mean by it's not a guarantee that you're going to receive any issues or receive any letters from the examiner. So it's kind of like, if there are issues, you could always reach out to us. But that's what I mean by kind of being a multi-part process. You never know if you are going to receive issues, and if you do, you have to be prepared to be able to deal with them. And then after you deal with those issues, then that's pretty much it. Your application goes through a publication period, which means that anybody who wants to oppose the registration of your mark can do so. And if anybody does, then of course we would have to help you with that process, or you could try to do that on your own. But that is a little bit more complex than everything else I've already talked about on this call. So that's what I mean is you kind of never know what you're up against until you're actually at that point. So it's up to you how you want to handle it. I mean, we're always here to help regardless. But how you start is definitely up to you.
Okay. So can you tell me more or less, how much am I looking at more or less just to register the name and the logo?
Yeah, so we have packages. Yeah, we have packages that start at about, that go all the way up, plus the application fees. So, times 2 plus 2 application fees, that would be about if you're doing 2 applications. And we do offer discounts, like I said, on 2 or more applications filed simultaneously. So there is a discount for the 2. So that would be the least that you're looking at for 2 applications. And then we would still have to apply a discount. So it would still be just under probably.
Oh, okay. Not bad. Awesome. Okay. So then, perfect, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and try the DIY, and then I want to try that, but I think I'm pretty sure I'll give you a call back.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, no problem. So again, the URL, if you don't have it, is trademarkanything.com. And yeah, if you have any issues, questions after that, then please feel free to reach out to us.
Awesome, I will do. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem. Have a great day, okay?
Thank you. You too.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.